Why do we just kind of hit though? She kind of cute, no cap. Hello, it's Deli back with another video, and I know the lighting ain't hitting right because it's 3 something in the morning, and I just wanted to make a video because inspiration comes in the morning, in the night / in the morning. So we just gonna do this. This is just gonna be me reading some poetry quotes and everything I've just gathered up, and I'm just gonna explain it, because she's very poetic. So we really about to get into it, okay? First, this bra is not hitting. Okay. Sometimes we get so caught up in asking other people if they're okay, we forget to ask ourselves. And I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory, but sometimes we, like a lot of kind-hearted people, they go around, they ask other people if they're okay, they help them through their problems, but they have their own problems and they just kind of hide them and don't get to them, or try to ignore that they're not okay. Or sometimes, like, really in this quote I'm trying to say is that, like, we get so caught up in other people's feelings and drama in life that we often forget about our own things, like our own mental health and our own well-being, because we put others first. So that's what that meant. Oh yeah. A place can be cold and be the warmest place we've ever been. This one, I'm basically saying, like, I don't know, it's kind of stupid because it really was based on like temperature. Like, really, I was trying to say, like, you can be in Antarctica and be in a better place that's with warmer feelings than in a place that's actually warm, So, to put it in perspective, I guess, like, still with the Antarctica, because, okay, but say you're going through things at home or you're going through things at school, you can go to some place that's colder than that temperature-wise, or like in a place that actually has cold people, but be warmer than a place where you have people that actually were cold in a way to where they hurt you. Because, like, when you're around people that you know and you feel this hurt and they say stuff, it really gets to you to a certain point where you'd rather be around strangers, even if you don't get any interaction, but still be around them and not feel as alone as you would be with people who give you those hard feelings, That probably don't make sense, because I really was just basing it off temperature. I probably was cold, to be honest with you. Next one. Words aren't always as black and white as they are, and that's something we tend to overlook. Basically, you type your words out. I remember that's something I was thinking about. Like, you can type your words out, but if you don't know how to put them in a sequential order or in an order that makes sense to you, they can hold so much more meaning than what they're actually saying. Like, you like a person and they're your crush or whatever, and you just be like, but they're your friend too, and you just like, oh, I like you, but you type it out, right? You might even say it in a certain way to where it's just like, might be friendly, but you yourself know that you like them on a deeper level. They just don't see that, So basically, I'm going off in real life, not just the typing, that You can say things in a certain way and they mean a lot higher and have a lot more power than the way you're actually saying it. You know? Yeah. So that's what I meant by that. Okay, another one. Crying is okay. I think this is something a lot of people tend to overlook. It's just like 3 little words, but you know, people often think that like crying is like weak. It shows that you're weak, but I feel like that shows that you're an actual human being and that you have emotion and that you don't have to have a weakness, but that sometimes it's okay to be weak because people are often scared to show weakness and be vulnerable, that they just hold stuff in, and sometimes a good cry can just release that and make you feel so much better. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say there. Okay, being weak doesn't make you weak, it makes you human, which ties into crying is okay, you know, because crying is okay, and crying or being weak is just you being human. If you were just this stone of a person, you would still be considered human, but you don't have emotions, you're not feeling, you try to block stuff off, which in the end is only detrimental to yourself and maybe people around you, detrimental to your health too. Oh, okay. I have a poem, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I stop the video. I have more, so like if people like this, go ahead and just subscribe, comment down, because I'm making part 2. It does not matter. Okay. It's a poem. Emotions are things we take for granted. We have them and feel them all the time, but I always want to feel the positive ones. We all want to feel happy, amazing, spectacular, but we never think about the realistic aspects of it. If we only feel happy, how will we know when we actually are happy? Everything would just mush together, and we wouldn't get the same high we get when we come up from a long moment of downness. No euphoria, because once you reach a certain height, you can't go much higher. Life without the downs only leaves the up, and if we take that away, then we are all left in a world of euphoric dystopia. Yeah. With this, I just wanted to show that, you gotta feel the sadness. There's not much around it. And if you were only to feel happy all along, you wouldn't know what true happiness is, Like most people, they don't find their happiness. You have to go to the downness of it to find what you're actually good at, what you're actually happy. And in most cases, that's how people find out what they're actually good at. They get this sadness and downness, and they look for the happy. They look for this feeling to make them feel euphoric again and make them feel alive. And because of that downness, they search for it. If you're happy, you're just going to be so at peace with just being happy that you're not going to actually find the things that could take you to a whole new level, So that's what I'm saying. You gotta have your downs to really have your up. Peace out.